Imagine standing on an empty prehistoric plain, the moon low, the fire dying, and hearing a sound no human alive today has ever heard. A deep, rolling hiss, like steam escaping from the earth itself. And then, from the darkness, a shape emerges, massive, armored, and gliding like a shadow. This was the night early humans met the creature that would inspire the legend of dragons. And it was very real. Tens of thousands of years before the first myths were written, Australia was home to a predator so large and so feared that human memory carried its image across continents and across generations. Its name was Megalania, a land-dwelling giant lizard, longer than a car and heavier than a lion. It was the closest thing the human world ever had to a real dragon. Picture a creature stretching more than 23 feet from snout to tail. Thick armor-like scales coated its back. A jaw full of curved, serrated teeth gleamed under the moonlight. And inside that jaw, a weapon humans could not see. Venom. Not like a snake's, but a slow-acting toxin that sent its prey into shock. A silent killer, patient and calculating. Early humans arriving in Australia would have never seen anything like it. They had faced saber-toothed cats, giant hyenas, and monstrous cave bears. But nothing prepared them for a reptile this large, this quiet, this relentless. Around a small campfire, a human clan settles for the night. They have crossed dry grasslands for days, tracking kangaroos and collecting roots. Their children sleep close together. Their fire burns low. The night air is still. And in the tall grass beyond the firelight, something watches. A single flick of a forked tongue tasting the scent of humans from far away. The giant lizard moves silently, its footsteps muffled by its low, sprawling body. Every few seconds it stops, listens, waits. This is how Megalania hunted. Not by rushing, not by roaring, but by patience. The humans do not know it yet, but the dragon is closing in. Its massive tail drags lightly across the dust. Its head sways side to side, calculating distance, weakness, opportunity. In the darkness, one of the hunters awakens. Something feels wrong. There is no sound of insects, no wind, only a presence, heavy and cold, lurking in the black. Then it happens. A shadow, taller than a man, slides into the edge of the firelight. The hunter freezes, his breath catches, his eyes widen. The thing before him is not a crocodile, is not a snake, is something in between and far more terrifying. A giant reptile with the intelligence of a monitor lizard, the power of a bear, and the patience of a true apex predator. The creature lunges. The camp erupts in screams. Firewood is kicked aside. Sparks explode into the sky. The dragon snaps its jaws, missing the hunter's arm by inches. Another human throws a burning branch. The monster recoils, but only for a moment. Megalania did not fear much, and it did not give up easily. The humans retreat into the darkness, knowing fire is their only protection. They circle back. They push burning sticks into the reptile's face. The smell of singed scales fills the air. After minutes of chaos, the dragon withdraws, slowly, almost reluctantly, fading back into the tall grass. But it does not run. It watches. It remembers. For early humans, this encounter becomes a story, a warning, a shared memory whispered to children around new campfires. And those stories would survive tens of thousands of years. Long after Megalania disappeared from the earth, humans carried its image with them. The giant poisonous lizard that hunted by moonlight, the armored beast with a bone-crushing bite, the silent monster that slipped through grass without a sound. When humans eventually settled across Asia and Europe, the creature changed shape in their memories. It became larger. It gained wings, fire, magic. But at its core, the dragon myth has a real ancestor, a prehistoric reptile so terrifying that even after extinction, it lived on in our imagination. Megalania vanished around 40,000 years ago, almost exactly when humans first arrived on the continent. Some scientists believe we outcompeted it. Others suspect climate shifts played a role. And some wonder if humans themselves hunted the last giants into extinction. But one thing is certain. For a short moment in our deep past, humans and dragons walked the same earth. Tonight, when you see the shape of a lizard on a warm rock, when you hear the hiss of a monitor hidden in the bushes, or when you read ancient tales of scaled monsters guarding caves and hoarding treasures, remember this: myths are not always born from imagination. Sometimes they are born from memory. And our ancestors once looked into the eyes of a creature so powerful, so alien, so massive, that the only word they could use was dragon. This was the night humans encountered the last real dragon.